All right, Shalom. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to get all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rikah Kadash. Double honors to my apostles, great millstone, and rule well, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that's doing the work of truth and sincerity. All right, this is a quick lesson. And I got an article. It says, here's how bad nuclear war will actually be. Okay. So basically, this video right here is basically going to show you how how basically it's going to show you how the nuclear war is going to occur. Okay. But I'm gonna read a little bit of this, then I'm gonna play the video. It says, we know that all out U.S.-Russia nuclear war will be bad, which it is. You know, it's through prophecy. All right. It says, but how bad exactly? It says, how do your chances of surviving the explosions, radiation, and nuclear winter depends on where you live. The past years unprecedented nuclear saber rattling and last weekend's chaos in Russia has made this question timely. To help answer it, I've worked with an amazing interdisciplinary group of scientists. All right. Now, the group of scientists, that's in the scriptures. It tells you that he blew off the coals. All right. It says, C and credits to produce the most scientifically realistic simulation of nuclear war, and using unclassified data and visualize it as a video. It combines details modeling of nuclear targeting, missiles, all right, trajectories, blasts, all right. It says, and the electromagnetic pulse, and of how black carbon smoke is produced, lofted, and spread across the globe, altering the climate and causing mad starvation. Okay. So basically, I just want to read that. You know, for those that, you know, have the article, you can look for it. It's basically from Newsbreak. You know, it's on Time. All right. So I'm gonna play the video, and I'm gonna go to the scriptures. Now, remember what I read about the scientists, how basically they made the nuclear they made the nuclear bomb through nitroglycerin. All right, pure nitro. Okay, so I'm gonna play this video real quick.
What would happen if there was a full-scale nuclear war between Russia and the United States? Based on non-classified data, the aftermath might go something like this. When one side launches nuclear missiles, the other side detects them and fires back before impact. U.S. submarine-launched ballistic missiles from west of Norway start striking Russia after about 10 minutes. And Russian ones from north of Canada start hitting the U.S. a few minutes later. The very first strikes are high-altitude EMP attacks, frying electronics and power grids by creating an electromagnetic pulse of tens of thousands of volts per meter. The next strikes target command and control, as well as nuclear launch facilities. Land-based intercontinental ballistic missiles take about half an hour to arrive. Major cities are targeted, both because they contain military facilities and to stymie the enemy's post-war recovery. Some cruise missiles take hours to reach their target. Each impact creates a fireball about as hot as the core of the sun, followed by a radioactive mushroom cloud. These intense explosions vaporize people nearby and cause fires and blindness further away. The fireball expansion then causes a blast wave that damages buildings, crushing nearby ones. The United Kingdom and France have nuclear capabilities and are obliged by NATO's Article 5 to defend the US. So Russia hits them too. Firestorms engulf many cities, where storm-level winds fan the flames, igniting anything that can burn, melting glass and some metals, and turning asphalt into flammable hot liquid. But the explosions, the electromagnetic pulse, and the radioactivity aren't the worst part. Nuclear winter is, caused by the black carbon smoke from the nuclear firestorms. The Hiroshima atomic bomb caused such a firestorm, but today's hydrogen bombs are much more powerful. A large city like Moscow, with almost 50 times more people, can create much more smoke. And a firestorm sends plumes of black smoke up into the stratosphere, far above any rain clouds that would otherwise wash out the smoke. This black smoke gets heated by sunlight, lofting it like a hot air balloon for up to a decade. High-altitude jet streams are so fast that it takes only a few days for the smoke to spread across much of the northern hemisphere. In the meantime, Earth gets freezing cold, even during the summer, with farmland in Kansas cooling by about 20 degrees centigrade, or 40 degrees Fahrenheit, and other regions cooling almost twice as much. A recent scientific paper estimates that over 5 billion people could starve to death, including around 99% of those in the United States, Europe, Russia, and China. We obviously don't know how many people will survive a nuclear war. But if it's even remotely as bad as scientists think, then it has no winners, merely losers. It's easy to feel powerless, but the good news is that there is something you can do to help. Please share this video, because the more people know about nuclear war, the less likely it is that we'll start one.
Yeah, that's the video right there. So basically, you know, the Lord gonna destroy this place in 1 hour, man. All right, but I'm gonna get this scripture first. I'm gonna go to Isaiah 54:16. It says, "Behold, I created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire." All right. The smiths, he's talking about the scientists. Okay. So they make it an atom, you know, the atomic bomb, you know, the nuclear missiles, man. All right. It says, "And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy." Okay. So these missiles, man, these ICBM missiles, they are created to destroy this place, man. Okay. They are created to annihilate America, aka Babylon. All right. Because all the wickedness and all the filth that's happening here in this place, man. Okay. Now, if you look up the word waster, all right, Sahat.
Strong's H 7843. Shachath.
I say to destroy, corrupt, go to ruin, decay. All right. You say spoiled, corrupted, be corrupt, injured, ruined. All right. So the Lord put the spirit on the scientists, create these missiles to destroy, you know, and to basically overthrow this place, man. All right. To destroy. All right. To it's a waster. All right. Same thing. Waster, to destroy. All right. It says, "Behold, I created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work." So basically, the Lord created to put the spirit on the scientists, create this instrument. All right, which is these thermonuclear missiles, man. All right, thermonuclear war, which is World War III. All right, for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. So this is future prophecy that's going to take place, man. All right. So that's how bad, you know what I'm saying, this nuclear war is gonna be. All right. And you know, the Lord, you know, he comes as a thief, man. Okay. This is 2 Peter 3:10. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. All right. He's gonna come unexpected, man. He gonna come when you least expect it. Okay. It says, in which the heavens shall pass away with great noise, which we was talking about the thermonuclear missiles, how these missiles gonna be shot on this place, man. It's gonna be a great noise. It's gonna be a great loud boom noise, man. It says, and an element shall melt with fervent heat. And it shows you in the video how these missiles, when they target hit America, man, in this place, man, and you know, Russia, but mainly here, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna melt everything in its path, man. It says, the earth also and the works there are therein shall be burnt up. So everything's going to be burnt up. Everything's going to be dissolved, which I'm going to read this right here. Verse 11, it says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved. Okay. So everything's going to melt. Everything's going to evaporate. Everything's going to turn to ash, man. Okay. You people going to turn to ash. You know what I'm saying? 2/3 of our people going to get caught in this missiles. They're going to get hit with these missiles, man. It says, seeing then, if you don't repent, you know what I'm saying, you're going to die here, man. The Lord going to hit you with these missiles, man. All right. It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Okay. Because mainly our holy conversation is basically, you know, getting out of here. All right. Hastening the day and waiting on this place to go to shit. Okay. That's a spirit, because I didn't even look at verse 12. It says, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire. Okay. The heavens being on fire, because understand that you got all these chemicals, you know what I'm saying, all these different these different pesticides and all this shit, all these chemicals and stuff like that that's messing up the atmosphere. All that's gonna be cleansed, man. Okay. It goes back to the word besom, cleanse. All right. It says, looking for and hasten coming to the day of the Most High. So we're looking for the coming of the day of Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai and his host of angels and the chariots, man. Okay. And the chariots going to take part of the fire as well. They're going to be shooting hella laser beams, man. It says, looking for and hasten unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Intense hot heat, man. All right. Now you seen that movie with Sarah O'Connor, Terminator 2, when the missiles came. See, Esau know what's gonna come. All right. You know, so this place, man, it's gonna be eradicated, man. All right. It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Okay. So we're looking for the day of the Lord, man. All right. So we got to constantly keep on pushing this work, doing what we got to do to get, you know, to be delivered, man. So hopefully we are the elect. Okay. I'm gonna go to Isaiah. Let's see, 34, one of my favorite scriptures. I'm gonna go to Isaiah 34 and 4. It says, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved. See, I just read 2 Peter 3, all right, and 10. It says, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. Okay, so when the missiles hit, the smoke gonna go up. It's gonna roll as a scroll. It's gonna look like a turning scroll, man. All right, and their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth from the vine, and the falling fig from the fig tree. You know, the radiation that's finna you know, impact and radiation that's finna hit these buildings, everything every element that's you know, on the earth. All right, on the soils of this place of Babylon, man. It's gonna basically hit. And you get the radiation, you know what I'm saying, is gonna basically like push everything away, man. All right. That's the thing of the missiles, man. What it's gonna do? It says, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven; behold, it shall come down upon Idumea." All right, you so-called white folks, man, white people, man. All right, you Edomites. Okay, say, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven; behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment." So these are basically, these elites. They're gonna escape the missiles, man. Okay, and it's gonna 144,000. They're gonna be hiding these bunkers because they know what's coming, man. All right. So it's finna be a drastic judgment, man, on this place. Okay, everything's gonna be dissolved, and the Lord, he's coming with fire, man. Isaiah 66:15, one hit a quitter. Isaiah 66:15, it says, "For behold, the Lord come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebukes with flames of fire." Okay, so that's self-explanatory, man. The Lord's not gonna come back talking, man, and agreeing, negotiating, man. He's gonna come with fire, and he's gonna come with chariots. The Lord, Yahweh Shai, is gonna come with his chariots. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna come. Hey, he's gonna come with hell of fire, man. Okay. It says, "For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many." Okay. So the Lord it's gonna be a mass killing when the Lord return, man. Okay. He's gonna plead with all flesh, man. Okay. And that's the second death. That's Revelations 21:8. It says, "But the fearful and unbelieving, and the abominable, and murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake, which burneth with fire and brimstone," which is the second death. All right. So these thermonuclear missiles, man, which is going to be shot on this place, is the second death. The first death was the flood of Noah. All right. Second death is the fire, which is the thermonuclear missiles. All right. That's taking the part of the second death. All right. So for all for all the wickedness that's going on here in this world, y'all gonna taste that second death and say, "And there came unto me one of the seven angels which had seven vial full of seven last plague," and that seven last plague is the missiles, man. All right. "And talk with me, saying, Come hither, and I will shew thee the bride of the Lamb's wife." All right. So the main thing that seven plague, man, is these missiles. But the main thing, they're gonna take part in that second death, man. Okay. So yeah, man, it's coming. And Esau, he know that the Lord's going to return, man. Okay. And all these missiles that's been shot because John the Revelator on the Isle of Patmos, he's seen what was going to happen, man. He's seen these missiles. He's seen how it looked. All right. And he basically said how many is going to be shot on this place, man. Okay. This is Revelations 9:16. It says, "And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them. And thus I saw the horse in the vision, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire, and of jacinth and brimstone." So he's basically describing how these missiles look, man, in the future. Okay. It says, "And the heads of the throne and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issue fire and smoke and brimstone." Okay. It says, "By these three was the third part of men killed. by the fire. And the third part of men is Esau, man. Okay? It says by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issue out of their mouths. It say for their power is in their mouth and their tail. Okay, he looking and describing how these missiles, saying, look, all right. It says for their tails were like unto serpents and had heads, and with them they do hurt. Okay, so this is the description of the missiles from John the Revelator, man, on the island Patmos. Okay, so with that, man, I hope y'all was edified. Until
What would happen if there was a full
until next time. Hope this lesson be edifying once again. Say how would a nuclear war between Russia and the U.S. affect you personally? See, this another video, but I'm gonna cut it right there. All right, shalom.